Hi, Artyom here from Sanskrit Strings, and today we'll be changing strings on the Tanpura. So if you have not done this process before, just watch this video and follow along the steps. It will be really easy. So here I have my Tanpura. It's made of teak wood by Akhtar sitar maker from Miraj. So the reasons you want to change strings on Tanpura is obviously because all strings became rusty and probably don't sound good. In my case, I want to change strings for a thicker gauge because this is a male Tanpura and I want to play lower keys, lower G, G sharp, A, B flat, and get some more body sound, some more of that depth which you can't achieve using regular strings. I was in the process of changing the strings. I already changed 2 strings. Then an idea came to my mind, why don't I make a video? So I'll show you how I'm changing the remaining strings. This is the regular gauge Tanpura strings. You can see the values on the screen right now. And I'm changing this for a thicker gauge. So these are much thicker gauge strings. So obviously you need to loosen the pegs. Loosen the pegs like this. Strings will come out really easy. And there is some kind of a half loop over here. It's not so easy to pull it out with your nails or with your hands, so I'm using a small tool. Any kind of small pliers would do, and just pull it. Okay, here we go. So this thing was inside, and we will fasten the string in the same way. Once you go through that hole in your peg, the ending will go around and go back inside the hole. It's just so that your string stays there more firm and your tuning doesn't go off. So like this, we'll pull it out from this hole in the bridge. Now here at this bridge part, there is another loop over here, and again, to pull it out with fingers is hard because the string was obviously under tension, so everything got quite stiff. So what you need to do, you need to push this string out a little bit like this, and this kind of noose or whatever, it's coming out, and you just need to pull it up a little bit more. Yeah, it somehow doesn't come out, so we'll again use the tool and pull it out. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, so do you see the way it's arranged, the way the string is? So we'll follow the same system when we put new strings. I mean, I'm doing it also for the first time for Tanpura. So here we are, pulling it out. Okay, so the string has been removed. Make sure you don't lose these fine tuners later. So the string, same thing, we are doing it. Okay, we pull that thing out, and here is our string, and we pull that out. Voila! So all strings are out. Okay, so it's the time to put new strings. You can use any end of the string because they're same. So you need to take this, your preferred end of the string, and at the base of Tanpura, from down, you'll find a hole, and just push the string up, and it will come out right here from the front. Okay, and just as we had seen with old strings, we make a kind of a hook here. We make a hook. Yeah, I press it to make it narrow because it has to enter. And you pull it back into the hole just so you have a space for the string to pass through it. So now you take another end of the string and take it through that hook that you made, and Alright, so here we have it. Yeah, if you like, you can push this hook that you made just a bit more inside that hole. Okay, next thing you need to do, you need to put onto the string this fine tuner. So I'll remove the fine tuner from the old string, put it on a new string exactly the way it was. Here it will be. Next we'll pass the string through the hole on the neck bridge. It's the middle string, yeah. Yeah. And we go further and put it into the peg. Here's the hole. I put the string into the hole. I turn it around and I push the end of the string back into the same hole. So kind of make a small loop, push it back into the hole. Yeah, you've done it. Notice the direction that I'm turning the peg. It's kind of this way. From the neck it goes like this and down. Yeah, so here we have it, yeah. Okay, so the string is on. Now we'll do the same thing with the last one and we'll tune the tanpura. So here we are having thicker gauge strings on tanpura. Sounds beautiful. Make sure you check out the album of tanpura drones that I released. It's called Cosmic Buzz, which I recorded with this very tanpura. And basically this is tanpura tracks, 15 minutes long in each and every key of the scale. So Cosmic Buzz, links in the description. Just a note about this jihvas, or the pieces of thread that you put on the bridge. You might experiment with different thicknesses according to the gauge of your strings. Like for example here I noticed that for the thicker strings I might like little thicker pieces of thread because it makes the buzz slightly more pronounced. If I used the thin cotton string, then I didn't get as much buzz as I wanted. So this time these thicker jihvas, they worked better. So you can hear.